So the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Battle Pass has been released, and Wukong gets to be Donatello. So you're probably wondering the basics on how to play him. Well, that's what I'm here to answer today. Hello there everyone, my name is Keltick, your Smite professor, here today to talk about the basics on how to both play and build Sun Wukong within Smite. Now let's start by quickly touching on his abilities. Sun Wukong's passive basically gives him a protection and power buff whenever he drops below 50% health. And it's going to persist for 12 seconds after he restores above 50% health. So it's just something to keep in mind. It's a strong passive, but like you're not going to really do much to activate it. You just have to know it's there. Sun Wukong's first ability is a line attack that does damage in a line. Now, the only special property about this ability is it does 30% increased damage to jungle monsters and minions. That's why we level this ability first, by the way. The extra minion damage helps us clear more. Sun Wukong's second ability is a circle attack. Now this circle attack damages everything in a circle, but it's also going to slow everything that he hits. Sun Wukong's third ability is where a lot of this character's uniqueness comes into play. So Sun Wukong basically has one of 3 different choices to make. And you can see them all on this line that's on your screen right now. Now basically, depending on where your marker or your targeter is when you release and activate this ability, you're going to do one of 3 different things. If you're in the closest area to you, Sun Wukong is going to become an Ox, where he is slow immune, root immune, and knock-up immune. Now, in the Ox stance, any enemy that he comes in contact with is going to be damaged and knocked up. If you activate it during the middle section of this line, then you're going to transform into a tiger, and this tiger runs forward and is going to stop on the first enemy hit and stun that enemy. And then if you fire at the furthest point away on this ability, you're going to turn into an eagle where you move faster and you're soaring away. You do not do damage, but you are slow and root immune, but you don't do damage, okay? You're just going to be soaring away. This is for escaping. And I guess to summarize real quick, Ox for disruption, Tiger for lockdown, and then we have the eagle to fly away. Now let's talk about Sun Wukong's ultimate. Now I'm going to break this ultimate into 3 different phases and I'm going to talk about them individually. First, we have the wind up, where Sun Wukong becomes CC immune and is basically charging to leap himself up into the air. Nothing really special happens in this phase, just know that you're still targetable. Now in the second phase, Sun Wukong jumps up into the air and he sits on a cloud. In this cloud, Sun Wukong is not targetable, but what's interesting here is he actually is going to leave a decoy on the ground that is going to inherit wherever his current HP was at when he leapt into the cloud. Now this decoy is instantly killed by hard crowd control, excluding knockbacks. So that's something that you can do to instantly take the clone off the map. But what's important here is while Sun Wukong is up in the cloud, he is going to be healing for his health. Now further to this, if you do kill the clone, Sun Wukong's location in the cloud is going to be revealed. He is invisible if the clone is still alive. Now, phase 3 of this ability, when you reactivate this ability, or when the effect expires, Sun Wukong is going to leap forward. Now, this leap does a lot of damage, and it's going to move you, it's going to land you, blah, blah, blah. It just does damage. It's a giant circle attack. It's fun. Now that we know the basics of the abilities, let's talk about a build. Now, you're going to very frequently see Sun Wukong, even in solo lane, building into a lot of power. And that is because at higher levels of play, you can leverage the amount of time that you get with your ult, the amount of safety you get from your ult very well. That is not the build I'm going to be talking about today. If you want to find out about that build, check me out on Twitch. We can talk about it there. For newer players picking up this character for the first time, I recommend this build, which I'm putting on your screen. This build is a tankier build that is going to allow you to actually make mistakes on the battlefield. If you're going for the full power option, you're going to basically die because they're going to lock you down and you need to know how to play against that. But with this build, you're actually going to be able to survive and get some poke out and disrupt the team fight. Yes, even with full power, you can disrupt the team fight, but trust me when I say, if this is the first time you're playing Sun Wukong, you are not ready to play full power. Okay, that's just my disclaimer and warning. Now that is all the time I have to talk about Wukong. If you enjoyed, subscribe to this channel. I do stuff like this all the time. I just want to make your Smite experience a little bit better. Now from there, if you want to keep learning Smite with me, click that video on your screen. I will see you there. Otherwise, take it easy, have yourselves a casual day, and I'll see you in the next video.